Beloved friends, brothers and sisters, there is a quiet knowing that is rising in the world. You can feel it. If you listen closely, not with your ears, but with your spirit, beneath the noise, beneath the rushing pace of our days, something ancient is awakening. Something that has always been there, waiting patiently for the moment we would remember. The garden is calling us back, not as a place that we must search for in a distant land, nor a story that is confined to the past, but as a living reality, a sacred pattern that is being restored within us and all around us. The garden is not lost. It was dormant, and now it is stirring. We stand on the edge of restoration. For too long, the soil of our lives has been hardened by division, watered by fear, and shadowed by forgetting. We have wandered through the landscapes of disconnection, separated from the earth, from one another, and even from the divine breath that first gave us life. But the seasons are changing. There is a turning of the soil that is happening now, a breaking open, a softening, a preparation. And what was once seemed to be barren is being made ready. What was once felt broken is being gathered and renewed. This is not a coincidence. This is alignment. This is the beginning of the restoration. And at the center of this restoration stands a symbol, both ancient and eternal, the tree of life. Not merely a tree, but a living promise, a convergence of heaven and earth, roots reaching deep into the truth, branches stretching wide into eternity. It is the embodiment of connection between what is seen and what is not seen, the human and the divine, the present moment and the everlasting. The tree of life is not gone. It is being reborn. But hear this clearly. Its rebirth is not separate from us. It does not rise in isolation. It rises as we rise. It grows as we grow. Its roots take hold wherever the heart is softened, wherever love is chosen, wherever truth is embraced. We are the soil. We are the stewards. We are the ones through whom this restoration takes form. This is a sacred work that is unfolding, a forging of pathways where none seemed to exist before. Old systems are trembling. Old patterns are loosening their grip. What was once built on fear can no longer sustain what is being born in love. This is preparation. Preparation for a kingdom, not imposed, but revealed. Not distant, but present. Not forced, but invited. The kingdom is not arriving from afar. It is being made manifest among all of us, through us, as us. Every act of compassion prepares the ground. Every moment of forgiveness clears the path. Every choice rooted in truth strengthens that foundation. We're not waiting for transformation. We are participating in it. And like any garden, A restoration requires tending. It requires patience, the willingness to trust that what is unseen is still growing. It requires care, the discipline to nourish what is good and uproot what is harmful. It requires faith, the courage to believe in what the harvest is bringing before it ever appears. There will be moments when the work of our hands feels slow, perhaps moments when the soil seems stubborn, moments when the wind of doubt try to scatter the seeds that we have planted. But do not be discouraged, for beneath the surface, life is forming. Roots are deepening. Connections are weaving together in ways that we cannot yet fully see. The rebirth of the tree of life is not a sudden event. It is a sacred unfolding. And you, each of you, are a part of that unfolding. You are called to be cultivators of peace in a restless world, to be bearers of light in places that have known only shadow, to be voices of truth in times of confusion. This calling is not reserved for a few. It belongs to all who are willing to step into it. And what does that look like, to step into it, you might ask? Well, it looks like choosing unity when division is easier. It looks like extending grace when judgment feels justified. It feels like standing firm in love, even when love is misunderstood. These are the seeds of our kingdom. These are the roots of our tree. And as they take hold, something extraordinary begins to happen. The atmosphere changes. Where there was tension, there is only peace. Where there was scarcity, there is only provision. Where there was isolation, there is connection. This is what it means for the kingdom to be manifested, not as an abstract idea, but as a live, living reality. A reality where dignity is restored, where purpose is awakened, where every life is recognized as sacred. And make no mistake, this restoration is not without resistance. Anything that seeks to bring light will encounter the shadows. Anything that seeks to restore will reveal what was broken. But even in this part of the process, even here now, for what is revealed can be healed. So what is brought into the light can be transformed. Do not fear the uncovering. Do not fear the shaking. These are the signs the ground is being prepared. The garden is not fragile. It is resilient. The tree of life is not weak. It is enduring. And the spirit that breathes life into this restoration is not distant. It is present, active, and moving now. Can you feel it? In the quiet moments, in the unexpected connections, in the rising desire to live with greater purpose, a greater love, a greater truth. This is your invitation to align with what is being restored, to participate in what is being reborn, to become living expressions of the garden itself. Imagine a world where this restoration has been fully embraced, where communities are rooted in the care rather than competition, where relationships are built on understanding, where every individual recognizes their role in cultivating life. This is not beyond reach. This is the direction in which we are all moving. But it requires us to say yes. Yes to the work. Yes to the growth. Yes to transformation. Yes to becoming who we were always meant to be. And as we say yes, the tree of life rises higher and higher. Its branches extend to every corner of our lives. Its fruit is nourishing those who are hungry for meaning. Its presence reminding us that we are connected to each other, to the earth, and to the divine source of life. This is the rebirth, not a return to once was an emergence of what was always possible, but a restoration, not just a garden, but a way of being, a way which is filled with harmony, by abundance, by peace. So let us walk forward as gardeners in this new season. Let us tend the soil of our hearts with care. Let us plant seeds of truth and of love and of unity. Let us nurture them with patience and protect them with our faith. Let us trust that in due time, the harvest will come, a harvest of healing, a harvest of connection, a harvest of life in its fullest expression. The garden is being restored. The tree of life is rising. And our kingdom, our glorious, radiant, and alive kingdom, is being manifested through all of us. May we have the eyes to see it. May the hearts within us embrace it, and the courage to take place within it. Thank you, my beloveds. I hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, subscribe, and share your message. Comment down below. Be a part of this growing community. I am honored that you have listened to my message. I thank you sincerely. I wish you a blessed day, and shalom.